Good morning, Rumble Studios 2.0. Good morning, Rumble Studios 2.0. Good morning, Rumble Studios 2.0 on this 05.09.2026, current time 07:42 a.m. It's a lazy Saturday. It's raining here in the southern tier of upstate New York. Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich here on the Rumble Studios 2.0. We're doing another. I didn't put test in the title there, but we are on Rumble 2.0, and it's sort of like a test. I've tested this 3 times so far this week. All 3 times. Knock on wood, worked good. Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich here though on Rumble, Fireman Rich on all those other fine social. The majority of there's about a dozen. I just posted it up, the link there to the Rumble channel. But Fireman Rich on all those other fine social media and good platforms. Just Google Fireman Rich and you'll see where I'm at. Or just check the links up. We're 5 people on Rumble. Good morning, Rumble. Rumble rocks. We got 1 person on local, 2 people on Twitch, and 1 person on YouTube. And we say good morning to Tina, and she's getting her coffee. Getting the coffee. Yeah, this isn't really it's. Did I have morning coffee in the title? No, we got the morning coffee. This is a laid back. I don't even have the web pages up and stuff like that for the weather and all that. It's just a casual. And primarily to check the Rumble Studios 2.0. 2.0. To see if we get past that 1 hour and 1 minute mark. We did a stress test last week where it was test, and it only lasted. I did some tweaking Sunday and Monday, and then I started doing some testing where I was gaming. What was Wednesday? Wednesday was Tuesday. No, not Tuesday. We went on a direct RTMP for Lord of the Rings Online. So I think it was the 6th. Yeah, no, yeah, 1, 2, 3 times. So we had a live on Rumble Studios on the 6th, which was Wednesday. That was a test. And then Thursday, we did a PUBG Battlegrounds in the afternoon for over 2 hours. 2 hours for Wednesday. And then yesterday, we did, though the game sucked as far as live streaming, PUBG Battlegrounds. It's a video intense game there and stuff like that. So I think because of the updates, I have to look at it again. But the broadcast lasted 2 hours and 12 minutes yesterday. So we got past. So this is sort of like a dress rehearsal, because if this goes well today, I'll probably end up doing a Lord of the Rings online gaming on it as well, because we can go past that 1 hour mark, which has been and I think it's the tweaks. It was on my side. It wasn't on Rumble's side. Rumble is great. Rumble is fantastic, and we love Rumble as far as that goes. So we got it together. I do have the morning coffee though, as far as my second cup, and you had 2 cups too, didn't you? Yeah, the missus had 2 cups this morning. But we got a rainy day going right now. The rain came in overnight, and it's still wet out there. So no outdoor work today, as far as that goes, and such. So we had a good day yesterday. Like I said, testing this in the afternoon, and then I had a nap, and then what did we do last? Oh, I watched the Sabres play last night. I'm not going to do sports today. I'm sort of down. The Sabres just played atrocious last night. They won their first game against the Montreal Canadiens, I guess it is. And first game was great. They won, no problem, 4-1. They got their asses kicked last night by the Canadiens, 5-1 last night. They were able to score 1 goal, but they weren't. They were just outplayed last night. I watched the whole hockey. I'm watching more hockey than I have in my entire life this last week, as far as that goes. And I want Buffalo. I got an interest because Buffalo being here in New York State, I'd like to. It's a New York team. I'm going to root for the New York team, And the hockey is interesting. I'm getting into it. I think I'm a Buffalo Sabres fan. Some good play. It used to be where I didn't, other than the Olympic men's team, and I think one time I did catch the women's team. Not this last Olympics, the Olympics before, and they ended up getting a silver behind Canada and stuff. But this last Olympics, they beat Canada, which is good, and the U.S. men's team beat Canada, which is good too. We have some good hockey players, and Buffalo Sabres. Watch them, and the game is very interesting now. I guess because I'm rooting for a team that I want to win. And last night they just couldn't get it done. They just couldn't get it done as far as that goes. So, but we're here. We're going to be on here for at least an hour, I guess. If it doesn't, I don't get the circle of death on my. I'm monitoring the Twitch on my Surface 3. Monitoring YouTube on my tablet, and I'm monitoring Rumble Studios 2.0 on the phone, and we have it on the big screen in the background and stuff. So this is going to simulate what we do on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday broadcast, because I don't normally come up here on a Saturday morning. So this is just sort of laid back, shoot the proverbial crap here and stuff like that, and look at some news maybe, and I don't know if as far as that goes, and so I can transition. So we're in the intro transition right now. So when I transition to the spotlight, because the intro has I have the page blocked out with the barn with the American flag, and then I just have to press one button instead of pressing several, going over here and scrolling, looking for the thing. It's already preset. My scenes are already preset. So we're going to go from intro to spotlight, and just like that, we're in spotlight, and I can show you the difference here. It's a different background right there. So, and see, if we were to go back to the intro, I just noticed something. We go back to the intro tab right there. It's already preset with the screen. See, I already have the thing. So I just brought up the thing, the scrolly thing down here. So we go into the spotlight, which is basically the broadcast itself. I don't have that, so I have to turn that on up here and off to my right. Over here, I got a whole bunch of a tray of things to do. And let's see, where is it? Where's the scrolly thing? Oh, I got to go to here. Okay, there we go. And see, just like that, I can bring it up. So, and then I have, if I was to have some guests, there's a third, it's a PNP, I think, person in person. So if I have somebody that comes up, as far as a guest or something like that, we would go to we'll be right back and stuff. I use that as my we will come back. But I'll put the video that I had up. I think was a test a couple of days. Well, I've been using it. It's the world times and temperatures with the various live feeds around the world and stuff like that. I think you said you liked that, Tina. I think I used it yesterday when I was using the Rumble Legacy on the broadcast yesterday, and such. So we'll take a look at that stuff. And so we've already been on for 15 minutes. So we'll get to that 1 hour mark, and if we get past the 1 hour mark, I've got the. Let's see. Let me make sure we'll look at the. Let's see. Yeah, I turned the Commodore. We got the Commodore on, so if we get past that 1 hour mark, we'll play around with the Commodore a little bit. Maybe play a game or look at the headlines for the morning and stuff like that. Let me check the weather here. Let's see what the weather's doing. And I'm trying to keep my tabs to a minimum. So I posted up the links, and then I just closed all those tabs, and I'm only putting up tabs that I actually need as far as that goes. And I don't really Yeah, I better leave that one up. Let me see. Does that gonna? Let's see. I don't need my mail. I'll just leave that out. Okay, so we got that there. The Twitch is saying you can turn that light on if you want. No? Okay. Um, Twitch says we haven't. What's that?
I don't need to see what I'm eating.
Okay. We got oatmeal?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Twitch is saying we got an excellent broadcast going on in the stream manager background, 6,075. Let's see, our KBS that's our KBS. Our CPU is at about 11%, which is good, 60 frames per. So we're not. Yesterday when we were doing the Battlefield 6, it was dry. I mean, this computer over here it's really really. How can I put it? It wasn't struggling, but you could hear it. It was cranking. It was at its high end and stuff like that. So and let's see. I got a picture of my computer. Let me see if I can bring that up. Let's see. What do we got here? Let's see. Let's see if I can bring that up here in the because I can do it this way, right? Yeah, I can do it this way. Let me bring the picture of my computer up. Do I bring it in there? Yeah, I can bring it in there. Let's see. Let's bring it there. We'll bring up a picture of my computer. Let's see. I got a picture here somewhere. Let's see. Let me look for it here. Oh, where is it? And I'm looking. I thought I had it there. Huh. I guess not. Let's see. Let's see. Rumble? Is it on Rumble? In the Rumble folder? No, it's not there. Spotify pictures? No. Let's see the regular pictures. No, that's not working there. I thought it was right in the. I'm still poking around for it here. Let me see. I thought I had it. Oh, here it is, right here. Jeez, right in front of me. So yeah, there's my computer right there. That's the computer right there. It's a Nitro. So that thing, it's got 36 gig of RAM. It's got you got one, two, three levels of the NVIDIA. I've got the low end. I should have got the middle end, but that would have cost me another couple extra $100 and stuff like that. But I've had this. This was my retirement present. Retirement, what birthday present, I guess. And it's a good computer. It's a Nitro. It's a Acer Nitro, which and the real kicker about this, I've had this since I've been retired for 3 years, so I've had it for 3 years, and this computer, and it sits right over here to my right, and this computer I got off of Amazon. I purchased it off of Amazon. It was a good price. I forget what I paid for it. It was like 900 or something. And it's the most powerful computer I ever had as far as, and it's working really well. I still have my old one down here, and another one that's completely got a couple of dead computers in the house here. But this computer is a really nice computer, and I really enjoy it. As far as it lights up a little bit, I got it sitting up here high. Actually, the stand that's on, it's not on there anymore. What do we have next to it? Oh, the ratty old filing cabinet, the metal filing cabinet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's the filing cabinet next. That's right over here, and but that little stand is not there. Now we have there used to be a roll top desk back here. That's a shelf now, right there. That's a shelf that came from the local library. But there used to be a roll top desk, and the cats used to get up there. And it's actually, this is back behind the window a little bit. But we took the roll top off, and actually, this computer is sitting over on there. So, so I can bring pictures up. It's the first time I've done that, stuff like that. So I don't need to delete that. So I can delete. Okay, so I can bring pictures up. Cool, that's good. That's a good way of bringing up my pictures if I want to display something. Okay, let's check the weather here. Let's see. What do we got? We got current temperature 50 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not going to do the Celsius bit. You guys figure it out. Joe, go ahead and Google it. That's what I do on the Monday, Wednesday, Friday broadcasts. Um, let's see. Put that there. But let's see. We're going to have rain early, then remaining cloudy with showers in the afternoon. High of 59. So it's wind at 10 to 15 miles per hour. I'm not seeing any wind out there right now, but that 10 15 miles an hour moves the tree branches, and I don't see the trees or leaves moving. And chance of rain is 100%.
Imagine that.
Yeah, imagine that. Sun rose this morning at 5:52 a.m. and it'll be setting at 8:13 p.m. And it even at 8:30, quarter to 9, it was still daylight out. As far as that goes and stuff. So let me check the.
Longer.
What's that?
Days are getting longer.
Yeah, days are getting longer. Let me go ahead and bring this up. This is our current weather here in the United States. Let me go ahead and share this with you all. Let's see, bring that. Got weather, and this comes up a lot better too. I like this. And let's see. Oh, I got to bring that to the stage. Okay, there we go. And see, I just go off to the side here. So there's the weather right there. As far as we got some weather down there. You can see the weather in the Northeast here. That's and right now we got rain coming in. And as far as that goes for Tioga County, let me show you the Doppler. Let's see, where's the Doppler? Let's go ahead and share this one. That's the current Doppler right now. Let's see that they'll switch over to a very active. This is an active Doppler from a page from College of Depew. Is that showing that? Yeah, it's showing that. Okay, there it is. And we come down to Tioga County. This is Tioga County right here. You can see there's rain all over the county right there. So that's Tioga County right there. And back out. And this is the southern tier. You can see the weather coming through there. And if we compare that with the weather underground map on a larger scale, and share the tab there. We'll go back to the weather. There it is for New York right there. And stuff. So there we have that as far as our weather here in the southern tier of upstate New York, where I live and reside. And let's see, how long was the rain going to? It said all day, didn't? Yeah, it said all day. But let me see the 10-day. Let's see what the chart says. Yeah, the weather's going to start. It'll start slowing down at about 1 or 2 o'clock. Yeah, right about 1 or 2 o'clock it'll start, and then I guess tomorrow, Sunday, is going to be a partly sunny, partly cloudy, then mostly cloudy on Monday, and then Tuesday, partly cloudy. I guess that's when I'm going to mow the lawn. I'll mow the lawn Tuesday again. I guess Tuesday looks like a good day. And as far as that goes, oh, Tina, okay, you got the weather for Central New Jersey. Central New Jersey. Let's bring up Tina's comment here. 68 degrees for the high, 51 for the low, and we have 51, or we have rain. Of course, there's rain. There's rain in New York and down there in Central New Jersey. There's Central New Jersey right there, and you can see it's raining. It'd be north of Philly, up into New York City and all that, and up into the New England states. So, and yeah, there's some weather down here. Oh, right down here. This is tornado country down here. Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia, and northern Florida. They've had some tornadoes down there, and it looks like they got the weather. They got some thunderstorms going right here. So they got some active weather down there. So that's how we look here in the United States as far as that goes. So that works out pretty good. See, I like this the picture over here. Now, see, I could put the picture down here, but that doesn't, I don't like that. I like this. This is something new. This is part of 2.0 that you can move the pictures over here and you still got the full screen. And the comic, I think the comet fits in, and you got the. I think this is balanced. It's a balanced screen because you got the rolling scroll underneath, and you can still do the comet. So I think that's pretty cool. And then you can just come back to like this, or let's see. Go back. You can go to like this, and I like this one. This is my favorite. And then if you want to just go back to full screen, we can just take that off the stage. See that you got the things down. You can put up the stage and off the stage, which I think is cool. Very good. Very good. Okay, so that's the weather. And we're coming up 27 minutes, so we're at 30 minutes. Okay. Not really. We're just bullshitting here and stuff like that. Um, so no, I'm not. I don't usually walk on the weekend. I did do the walk yesterday, and it was a fairly. I got a little. It was a little misty out and stuff like that, but I got a good walk in yesterday. Uh, Saturday and Sundays, I don't do any exercise. I just sit back. I just relax. Again, this broadcast right here, the weekend edition, I don't do it every weekend and stuff. I just come up when I feel like it and stuff, or else normally the weekends I reserve for gaming, and I'll probably do some gaming this afternoon. Tonight we're going to be watching a movie. Sometimes I go on after a movie and stuff like that, but it depends how tired I am and stuff like that. But and then tomorrow, let's see. Let's see. I think there's a soccer game today. Let's see. I think Manchester City is Manchester City. Yeah, they have a game today at 12:30, so I'll probably watch that too. Maybe you have to. So I might be broadcasting tonight. I don't know. It depends on how I feel as far as that goes, and such. So let's see. We do have a thought for the day. Let me bring up the thought for the day. It's from Ben Franklin, and he's the first postmaster of the United States, a founding father. And I usually post up every morning a thought for a quote that is what I call the thought for the day. Let's see. And the thought for the day this morning is tell me and I forgot, or no, let's see, let's start over. Tell me and I forget, tell me and I remember, involve me and I learn. So there's a workflow there. There's a flow. And basically, the meaning of that from our founding father, Ben Franklin, it's a timeless philosophy on education and personal growth, emphasizing that active participation is far more effective than passive learning. Where passive participation learning is when you got hands on. Passive learning is when you're just sitting there like a vegetable, listen to some lecture and stuff like that. And Tina says she likes that. Okay, yeah, I like it too. It's pretty simple. Ben Franklin, very straightforward guy. But let's see. While commonly attributed to Ben Franklin, it is likely a modern distillation of his or possibly Confucius' view of experimenting learning, often summarized as learning by doing. Yeah, and I think the majority of our learning that we do during our time here is actually doing. You actually do. Like, I've been playing around with this Rumble 2.0, and I'm learning because I'm working with it. And there's certain things that don't work, and it's trial and error. That's a part of a learning, hands-on doing part of learning, trial and error, where you do things and it doesn't go work. Well, well, let me try this. Let me try this. And that's what I did. Hopefully, knock on wood, we'll get past the 1 hour and 1 minute mark today, because that's the whole purpose of this broadcast right now, even though it says it's a weekend edition. But I'm using Rumble 2.0, and I really think it's a good product. I like Rumble Studios. I'm not affiliated with Rumble. Full disclosure, my no real full disclosure. I say for the news. But I do like Rumble. Rumble, they give you a sandbox to play in, and I really thoroughly enjoy doing the live streaming, and even more so with this Rumble 2.0 because it's a more streamlined. The legacy is good. Okay, don't get me wrong. The legacy is solid, but this is just a more improvements upon that as far as it go. Now the direct RTMP, which is what I normally do for my gaming because it gets it up to a 1080p. Well, this Rumble 2.0 is in 1080p right now, I believe. Let me check the Twitch. Yeah, it's up to 1080p. Okay, that might be the problem that I had yesterday. That this isn't 1080p, but it's the when I did the gaming, it's coming into this and it's going through the web page and stuff like that. Where if I do the direct RTMP, that's the other way you can broadcast here on Rumble. You go from OBS right into the Rumble Studios, and then they disperse it out to the various platforms there and stuff like that. So, so this is it's pretty fluid. I would say I'm very comfortable in my skin here on Rumble, and I enjoy the Rumble broadcasts. I mean, there's some good content here, some good, some content that some other people may not like because it's more of a political but there's still a lot of stuff other than, and just because, what was the thing they were saying? I've seen in the news. So, you got the two political parties or stuff like that, and we're so divided as a country. You have people, and this is predominantly on one side, and that would be the Democrat side. That because they have a friend that voted for the current president, President Trump, they don't consider them friends anymore. That's something they've been discussing here this last week in the news, and they have been, I guess, since the election and stuff like that. And I have some family members that are really aghast that I did vote. I voted for President Trump. They're still family, though. We've gone beyond that. They still, they haven't totally written me off and stuff like that. But it's surprising hearing these news that the vast majority, because the thing is, I don't care. I do not care if you care about me liking President Trump. It's my vote. I don't really care. You're not going to influence me. I'm going to do it because, and it's the same, it works the same way over on the other side and stuff like that. But it's just interesting to see that people will take it to the extremes where they will cut off family members and friends because of the current political climate, which is a bunch of bull honky, as far as I'm concerned. I just go, those people on that side, I guess, I think it's mostly for those that have what I call my observation, my opinion, they have TDS. The man could walk on water and stuff like that. It's just like with the I'm going to call them dumbass congressmen that say that the president has no authority to do what he's doing in the Middle East. And it's like, well, wait a minute. It's just going past a month. And I think if you look back on it, President Obama, he went into Libya and bombed it. And they were there for 4 months and nobody raised a stink back then. The only reason they're raising a stink here, and it's one side, and there's Republicans too, because they don't like the current president. And you got to get past that. It's like, I find it funny, really. I find it funny at this point, as far as that goes. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, that's a good opinion there. Let's see. This is from Casey. Hey, first time chatter. Glad to see you here. She says, I think all politics figures are corrupt. I think we have corrupt politics. I don't think I don't know. They have an agenda, I guess, that you may not agree with and stuff. But I could see your point, and out of their own interests. Oh yeah, there's obvious. I think you find that we've seen that. No, um, let's see. Tina said, my brother-in-law voted Trump and he's blocked. Yeah, that's a shame. That see, that's what I'm talking about. It's just like don't even bring up politics. I don't even mention politics with my kids. The family is more important. The family is stronger than politics and stuff like that because my kids are they're on the we're on two different sides of the spectrum politically, I think, and stuff like that. But um, so and that's as far as I'm going to go into politics and stuff like that. But I just find that observation is of lately here. And let's see, our first time chatter. Let's see. I always check to see. Oh, you've been on since March of 2022. Okay. All right, Casey. Thank you for being here. Great. Glad to have you here and stuff like that. And oh, I'm right. Thank you. No, me and the missus, we talk about this all the time. So family's all the same and stuff like that. And a lot of stuff I'm concerned about. I really, um, you know, I can understand people that have a logical mind and stuff like that. But people that go off to, and that's what Casey would say. They have their own interests. You can see it in the political figure, both right and left. They have their own interests and stuff like that. But we do have to have a government. But it's amazing. We're in our 250th birthday here in the United States, and it's still working, despite we're so divided now. But thank you, Casey, for being here. I see you've been around since 2022. Yesterday's broadcast, I get these people that come in, and I always check on the Twitch. And I had these guys, these two. They wanted me to join Discord. That's a red flag that they're a bot or they just and their account was just made was it 4 hours before or something like that. So I sweep them aside. So greatly appreciate to see that you're a real Twitch viewer. So I say thank you for being here. Your first time here. So I usually do this Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I have a format, but I'm just here to test the Rumble Studios 2.0, and I come up on the weekend. I'm a gamer here on Twitch, and Twitch is a good program. That's what I primarily broadcast on Rumble, Twitch, and YouTube. Locals is associated with Rumble and stuff like that. It's just a platform. It's a very good platform. So I do before I did the Rumble, I was mostly on Twitch there doing the live stream gaming. I do Lord of the Rings online. So thank you for being here. And Tina's given you a good morning on the Twitch side. Tina is a regular viewer to my broadcast, which I do appreciate. So she's saying good morning to Casey. So thank you very much, Casey. And so I'm not going to go into detail on that because I think I got more political there than I usually do, right, Tina? I try and keep it simple, have fun as far as that goes. I did have a broadcast. What was it? Hello America, Rumble only broadcast. I've looked at that as far as, and that's where I talk about politics as far as my views and stuff like that, and keep it respectful and stuff. And Tina says yes. I just find that dynamic interesting and stuff like that because I can relate to it to a certain degree to where I've curbed my mouth. I don't want to talk to politics with family members because I know they completely detest and there's other things. There's more important things to talk about. With my neighbor, again, we're on both sides, opposite sides. I go to him. I said, it doesn't affect me directly. I'm not in the military anymore and stuff like that. I'm concerned. You need to be aware. But some of the stuff that you say, oh, well, the prices affect you. The prices are going to go up and down no matter what, as far as that goes. I've been on. I'm 68 years old now. Okay, I just turned 68 years old, and and I may not look it, but I'm 68 years old, and I don't feel it, but I have the wisdom of the years I've grown. I've lived on this earth to know, to look at things. It's like, okay, yeah. But I think when you get, I guess I'm at that point where I just look at it now, like me, and I've said this before on my Monday, Wednesday, Friday broadcast. If you would have known me 30 years ago before I met the missus, and you were a Democrat, you would despise me. You, I would not give a Democrat the time of day. My father was a long lifetime a lifetime Democrat. He was a Democrat. He loved. He actually back where he got when he got out of the Navy. He's originally from. Born and grew up in New York City, but he got out of the Navy and he got his start in IBM out in Rochester, New York. That's where I was originally from. Was from Minnesota. My first 5 years of my life, and then the family moved out here to New York. But he back in his when he was just after I think was getting established at IBM, he met my mother out there in Minnesota, and he drove he chauffeured. He got into politics out there. He was a Democrat. He actually chauffeured Hubert Humphrey when he was running for state senate out there, and so he knew Hubert Humphrey, and he was all. I remember he loved the fact that um, he was running for president in 1968 and stuff. And but those are old. I think those Democrats back down. They'd be looking. I often say, if JFK was here, he'd be looking around. It's like, what happened to the Democratic Party and stuff like that? Because I use Senator John Fetterman in Pennsylvania as an example because he's a Democrat, and I think he's expressed some concerns with his side of the aisle and stuff like that. But at any point, let's see, what are we at? We're at 43 going, okay, 43 minutes. So this is moving right along. You can tell I like to talk as far as that goes. And Tina says, my dad too, he wouldn't, he wouldn't, yeah, he wouldn't know what to do today. It's a whole different ball game. Even on the Republican side, it's changed since when I started becoming a Republican. That's why I consider myself a conservative. I'm almost lean toward. I like the libertarian. I like the libertarian view. They seem pretty logical and stuff like that. My barber is a libertarian and stuff. So, but I consider myself a Republican conservative, and as far as that goes, and because I have voted for Democrats here, and I actually with I hate to say it, but let's see, 15 years ago, I did vote for Schumer as senator. I didn't like the other guy, and then he was going to win anyway. So, I live. This is a predominantly blue state as far as that goes, and stuff. So, and let's see, in-laws. So enough about politics here. We got 10 people on the broadcast here. We got 5 people on Rumble, 2 people on Twitch. We got 2 people on YouTube and 1 person on Locals. I thank you very much. We're here for just the weekend edition where I'm just shooting the proverbial BS here and stuff like that. Did the weather here. Let's see, what else can we do? Let's see. Let's see. We have. Let's see. Oh, the other thing. Oh, this is something I can bring up. Let me bring this up. Did you hear about the release of the files? This is a piece. I'm going to present it, and it's from Fox. Okay, I do it, but it has the theoretical physicist. What's his name? Mikhail Keiko. And let me bring that up here. Let's see. March, okay. Interesting. Let me bring this up. Let me see if I can get this set up here. Let's see, is that? Okay. Oh. We got something going on. What's going on here? Let me bring up the scanner. I heard We usually have the scanner on here.
Welcome. Channel mode. Scanning begin. 93C40. 40. What location are you heading to? I just spoke with dispatch and they said that he wasn't actively floating in the river.
Oh, they got somebody in the river.
I just got off on Stand Hill taking a left on East River, so I will head to the house and start looking downriver.
We got an active person in the river. Now, let me look at something here. Let me look at something. Oh, I don't want that. Hang on. Let's see. I got to bring this up. Let's see. We got something going on here. We got an 18-year-old male that jumped into the river under drug influence. It just came in here. What time did this come in? I use this app. It's called Crime Reader, and it usually reports. And that's the active scanner. I used to be a firefighter and used to, I'm retired now. Okay, let's see. So here's the initial dispatch. Oh, I can't play that. Okay, so possibly under influence drugs, jumped in the river, copy 5x5. I'm going to point that way. There's an 18-year-old male that has thrown himself into the water. He's heading west. So the river goes that's the Susquehanna River. So that's what we're hearing. That's what just drove by one of the police cars. So they probably dispatched. So we'll keep this on to listen. Are you out there? Okay, the missus must be taking her shower and stuff like that. So we'll keep this on just to see what happens here. No, I don't want that. That's near them. So we got some activity going on this morning. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. That's real time right now. But I'm looking at the dispatch audio and stuff like that. So yeah, let me bring this down and we'll listen to the initial dispatch. Let's see. Let me shut that down. We'll listen to here. I got this on the phone. Okay, this is a recording because like I said, I use this app. It's called it's called Crime Radar. Okay, and that's on my phone. So this gives you can dial it into your local area, and you can hear. When I have this radio off overnight, I use that app to see what happened in the county overnight as far as that goes. So this is the initial dispatch. Okay, that's the initial dispatch. as it's on Crime Radar. So let me bring up my, and I've got this back on live now, so just keep tabs. So it's just, if he's drug induced, that's not good, because if he's floating down, we just have to pray, hopefully. Yeah, let me bring this down and we'll listen to the initial. Okay, that's me. I got my phone back up. Hey, Deplorable, good morning. How you doing, my friend? Coming in from Bradford, Pennsylvania. Good morning.
527 You can attach me to that. I'm gonna head to the boat launch on West River by the casino.
So we're by Tioga Downs, the casino.
Before you left.
Can you repeat? You got cut off.
Deplorable, just coming in. We're listening to some. We had a police car go by, heading to the location where I guess a person jumped in the Susquehanna River and is floating west. Let's see. Deplorable says he was trying to.
Please stop at the caller's address and interview him.
Was trying to sleep in, but the cats decided to not. Yeah, I got my cat. My cats do the same thing. I was sleeping this morning and Bug came in and she's standing right in my face. Hey, you gonna get up and frickin' feed us?
00877
So right now this person's still in the water. I haven't heard any fire response yet. And they do have a fireboat. Okay, we're sitting at 53 minutes, so we got a little live action going on here this morning. Wasn't expecting it. It happens. Usually when I hear, we have this on during the daytime. It's a radtail. I actually have two of them. I've got this one. This is a bowfang. This is the bowfang I have, and this one sounds a lot better. And with this antenna, I get a little bit better range on it and stuff. These are actually, I can't transmit on these because these are considered short wave, and I don't have a license. So, but you can have them to listen, and they're really good. And the reason I got this one over the bowfang is because this one has, I can listen to the planes that go by. Okay. Keep that off to the side here. Oh, that's good, Tina. Thank you. Yeah, we'd say prayer for him. We've had a couple people jump off. There's various bridges here in Tioga County, and we've had some people, they jump off the bridge and stuff like that, as far as that goes. So we'll just have to wait and see. But that's the current activity right now here in Tioga County. We have a person that's floating west on the Susquehanna River, and in the vicinity of Tioga Downs. That's in Nichols, one of the villages here in the county, and but they're heading west, so they're going to probably be checking it out. I think that there's two boat launches along, so see what happens. And we're sitting at 55, so we got about 6 more minutes to go to see if we get paid the 1 hour and 1 minute mark here. And Deplorable says, I used to have an app on my PC that could listen to any scanner in the country. Yeah, that's called, what is that called? Let me bring that up. I know what the one you're talking about. Online. That's called Broadcasty feed. Let's see. Let me show you that. Seeing that Deplorable mentioned it. Let me bring that up. Oh, they changed their webpage. Wow, that's neat. Yeah, you can get um any let me bring this page up here to show you. Yeah, the scanner. I still use this. This is called Broadcastly. You just go to the various town, like New York, and then you would go to Tioga County. And what? Let's see. You should be able to hit the county. Okay, and then you just go to Tioga County Sheriffs and Fire right there. That's what we're listening to right now. So this is this is a better page. I like this page. Yeah, this is I have a link to this and stuff like that. This is before I had these radios though. I used to listen to that also. Deplorable. This is a good this is a very good channel here and stuff. If you want to listen to radio frequencies and stuff like that, and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff there. And it's right over there. So that's the one he's I thought they updated their page. Yeah, it's very cool. And let's see, Tina's saying good morning to you, Deplorable, from the Twitch over to the Rumble side. So but right now I'm listening to when I didn't have this radio or the Bullfang, I would bring it up on the scanner and I'd leave the scanner up and stuff. But I have this one radio has the aircraft frequency, so I can hear aircraft. We do have it's called Guthrie 1. They fly out of Sayre. That's the medevac that they respond to here in Tioga County and also the Southern Tier for emergency medevac out and stuff like that. And Deplorable saying good morning to Tina and the missus. The missus, I think she's taking her shower. She's getting ready for the day. I don't know what we're going to do. We're just going to be kicking back here today, I guess. I don't know. She said something about making a list up for Walmart, but I think it's we went to Walmart. I think, did we go this week? I'm not sure. And we're at 59 minutes right now, folks. So, okay, we got one of those best viewers and stuff. Let's take care of that. Clean up on aisle 3. Let's go ahead and block that, and we ban it, and we deny the posting of it. Okay, we got that taken care of. Okay. And Deplorable says we have a med flight here also. They basically have closed our hospital here in town. Really? Okay. Yeah, that's I'm here in New York State, but our closest hospital, it's probably about if you were to go a little bit more than the speed, it's about a 15-minute, 20-minute drive into Sayre, right across the border. Robert Packard, that's the major hospital for Tioga County because it's a lot closer. Okay. They're checking the bridges to see if it floats by. With this rain, the river might have been high. And let's see. What is that? Filthy. What's that? Filthy. Oh, that's the hospital. Okay, the health or okay. I just googled the. I didn't know what you meant by whatever that K word is and stuff. Let's see. They bought ours and Olean and closed it out. To boost Olean numbers. Oh, so you have to go from Pennsylvania to New York. I do the opposite. We got an active person in the Susquehanna. Yeah, he an 18-year-old drug induced that jumped. Yeah.
Whereabouts?
Past Tioga Downs at this point, heading west.
Where'd they jump from, though?
I'm not sure. I didn't hear the initial. I didn't hear an initial,
Oh,
but I heard a
oh, did ya?
I heard a siren go by, and I haven't heard any fire units out. It's right there.
Can I bring it out here?
Yeah, you can bring it out there. You just keep tabs. But that's what's going on right now.
Wow.
Okay, the missus, she's got the radio. She likes taking it out there and she's listening to it and stuff. So you do you have the opposite there that's being done. Oh, look at that. We're at without even looking at oh shoot, I thought I was in the circle of death on my I don't have it running here. We're past 1 hour and 2 minutes. So this is a good broadcast here, folks. Woohoo! Yeah, Rumble Studios 2.0. It's working. We're past the 1 hour. We're coming up on 1 hour and 3 minutes. This is good. Yes, Tina, this is good. I am elated. This just made my day right here. This just made my day. This made my day, folks. Yes, this is good. This is my fourth time using this in a row, and each time has been a good broadcast. So I think Monday morning we're going to be using this for the Monday morning coffee. And I'm elated. I just noticed that I was talking here. I think I lost track of the time. We were just a minute before. So we're at 1 minute, 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 30 seconds right now. Freaking fantastic. Good job, Rumble. No, I did some tweaking, like I said, Monday and Tuesday, and I think what I did, and I because I did the same thing on the Rumble app on my phone, and I'm saying, wait a minute, maybe if I do the same thing online, and it works. So I'm getting more familiar with it. Let's see, I didn't think it was the studio yesterday. That's the game. That was the game. Yeah, that's right. Deplorable. Thank you for being on that. That was more the game, and I got to do some tweaking on that as far as that goes. That was just too intense, the game. But I have broadcast that before. But when I broadcast, it was using the Rumble Direct RTMP, and I think it's the way it's configured window wise. And I got like. I noticed when the other day when I was doing PUBG Battlegrounds, the view of the game, I had it takes up the full screen. I have to bring that into a window, okay? And when it's in the window for PUBG, when it's a full screen, it just stays there stagnated if I'm not on the game. When I'm in the game, it flows. And I think the same thing applies to Battlefield 6, because I have broadcast Battlefield 6 and you can see the battle. But they have done some updates and stuff like that. But thank you for being on the broadcast there. You just jarred my memory that you were there yesterday, and I appreciate you were hanging out with us yesterday afternoon. But the whole purpose of that was to get past that 1 hour, 1 minute mark, and it did. So to me, even though the game was crappy and all that, I lasted 2 hours on it. And just like today, it's just because. Like I said, when it was beta, I said one time it sucked. I said, wait a minute, we want this to work. And it's working for me right now. And let's see, do you always launch OBS as administrator? Right now, this is an administrator. Now, when I use Rumble Direct RTMP, I have to be an administrator when I use OBS. So I know what you're talking about with the administrator. Then it will accelerate more resources to stream over the game. Oh, that's interesting, because I think yesterday I was on when I was here for Battlefield 6. That's interesting. Okay. I forgot about that aspect, Deplorable. Yeah. Okay. That's good. but I am an avid OBS user, so I've used it enough. But I just started using because the direct RTMP when I'm gaming, I have to be in administration, the administration for some reason for that particular to work. I'm gonna have to try that. That's interesting. That's interesting. Tina says, got to go. Enjoy Saturday with you. See you. Okay, we'll see you Monday too, Tina. Have a good weekend. Ciao for now. Appreciate it. Tina and Deplorable said hello. Good morning. The missus is back. That's an interesting point, Deplorable. That's it, because like I said, when I do the gaming and I'm only doing Rumble, YouTube, and Twitch, I'm in the direct RTMP. Oh, look at that. We got 10 people. I can do a read ad. Let's see. Where's my read ads? Let's see what. Yes, we have. Let's go ahead and do one. Let's see. What are we going to do here? We're going to take care of. Let's see. Which one we're going to do? We can do the coffee. We're going to do Rumble Premium. Okay, we're going to do a read ad campaign. Thank you, the folks on Rumble, for getting it up to 10. We can do a so-called commercial, in a manner of speaking. And what we have, you can see over here, Rumble Premium. Okay, you have. I'm not a Rumble Premium. Full disclosure, I'm not a Rumble Premium user, but Rumble Premium, from what I have heard from other broadcasters, is a freaking great thing to do if you can afford it. Rumble Premium, you want to go to Rumble Premium, rumble.com premium /premium/studio, and you get $10 off for the annual subscription. But you'll probably notice Rumble is growing, and it is growing. It is growing every single day. Growing fast, and it's not slowing down. They're building a real alternative to big tech, and that's what I love about Rumble. They're an alternative, and they're a very good alternative that puts creators first. They put me first. Wow, that's cool. And actually protect free speech. And yes, there's more freedom of speech on here than any other platform. I can say that personally. And now there's Rumble Premium, an easy way to upgrade your experience. With Premium, you get an ad-free viewing across the platform. So I guess it's like other platforms. If you have a Premium, you won't see the commercials. But I don't think the commercials aren't that indicative here. But with Premium, you get ad-free viewing across the platform. No pre-rolls like some other platform. No interruptions. Just the content you came for. So you came to see me. You're going to see me. Believe me, I don't think the commercials are that bad. Plus, Premium members unlock exclusive content like bonus videos, behind-the-scene drops, and more from your favorite creators. And there's other creators I've thought about, because there's some creators I need to have Premium to look at what they're doing. So right now, Rumble is offering $10 off an annual subscription. Just go to rumble.com/premium and use the promo code STUDIO, STUDIO, at the checkout. That's rumble.com/premium, and the promo is code STUDIO. No ads, more freedom, and content you actually care about. And that is a deal. That is a very good deal. And there's the QR code right there, and this is fantastic. Thank you, Rumble viewers, for getting me to 10. I really enjoy promoting Rumble and Rumble Premium. If I was making a little bit more money, I'm on a fixed budget, so I'm very thankful for what Rumble offers. Below the Premium and stuff like that. So Rumble is great with that. They're really good people. There's as far as the Rumble team. And they're a 5-star operation as far as I'm concerned. So check out rumble.com/premium and use the premier code STUDIO studio, and you get $10 off. So that's a good thing. So let's see, we've been on for thank you, Rumble, man. Rumble, we got 10 people. Thank you, guys, rock. I have fun doing those. I like promoting the Rumble. So we got one in. We got to wait. We might be on here for another one. Let's see. We got 19, 20 minutes. So I enjoy doing that. I do let's see. I do that commercial. I do the one on the coffee. That's the last one I did. I think was this past week. And all I have, my bare minimum is 10 people that I have to have on the from Rumble only though, and deplorable like that. Woo woo woo, yeah, and deplorable says same, yeah. Rumble rocks, yeah. I love Rumble. Rumble is a great place, and let's see. Deplorable says I think that's two, and yes, that's my second one. I don't really need the. I'm on a fixed income. The little extra money it helps. I guess with the Rumble viewers that do come in here, such as Deplorable, Farmer, and Liberty, I get a few pennies. I think I get like an extra nickel or something like that when all three of you are in, and stuff like that. Just full disclosure and stuff. I'm not here for the money. I'm here for the conversation. I love to talk. As you can see, we've been talking for an hour and 12 minutes. Mrs. laughing. And I have fun with this. Meeting some great people here as far as that goes on Rumble, and Deplorable is one of them. He's a Lotro. You don't stream your Lotro, do you, Rumble? Or Rumble, called Deplorable Rumble. I guess I'm just excited that I did a read ad campaign. But I know Deplorable said yesterday he was playing Lotro while I was playing the thing. So thank you, Rumble. See, we went down to 9. You got to have a minimum of 10. And this is an aspect that other platforms, you don't have this on YouTube. YouTube, you got to get like, you got hoops you got to go through and stuff like that. And let's see, on the Twitch, who do we have? Hey, Aussie Joanna, good. Hello, how are you? And she's one of my supporters on the Twitch side, so I appreciate. She's a. Haven't seen. How you doing? She's from down under. She's from Australia. Glad to have you here. Hope all is well with you. Do appreciate you being here. And let's see. Oh, you do broadcast sometimes. Okay, Deplorable. Yeah, he's mentioned yesterday you were on Lotro. And I'm excited for the fact that this Rumble 2.0, I got confidence. I mean, I'll be doing the Lotro on this platform. And let's see. Aussie Joanne. Joanne says, I'm okay. Thank you. We're doing great. We're doing very good. I'm testing this is Rumble 2.0. So I'm testing the new live streaming platform version of their platform. So they have Rumble 2.0, they have the Legacy, and then they have the RTMP Direct, Rumble RTM Direct. And but good to see you as far as that goes. And let's see, what's the time over there where you're at? Over in Australia, it is. No, let's see. Over in Australia, it's. We're talking. Oh, okay. You're in your evening time. It's 10:50 there. Well, it's 10:50 in Melbourne, 10:50 in Brisbane, 10:50 in Sydney, and Perth. It's 8:50. So you're in your evening time there. Let's see. What's that? Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Oh, it's 10. Okay. So it's 10. Okay, you're in your late evening there and stuff. Okay, glad to have you here. We're just getting our day started here. So, oh, let's see. Yeah, Melbourne and Sydney are 14 hours ahead of the East Coast. So that I usually do Melbourne and Sydney on the world times and temperatures, where It's 57 degrees both in Melbourne and Sydney right now. It's cloudy in Melbourne, but it's clear skies in Sydney. So, it's 10:50. Okay, so you're on Melbourne Sydney time. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. So you're on your late evening there and stuff like that. Good to see you here. Good to have you. Um, let's see. So we're doing pretty good. An hour and 16 minutes. That's good. This just made my day that we're past that. Any update?
No,
No.
listen about. I can't understand half of what they're saying.
Yeah, it's the radio there. It's not.
It's like they're mumbling.
Yeah. You're just coming into the broadcast here, Joanne. We have an incident going on this morning. Somebody jumped in the river and they're floating down, so they're trying to find him now. I guess he was spaced out on drugs and he jumped over on the bridge. We get that once in a great while here, just as far as that goes. Let's see, 8 degrees Celsius as far as on the Celsius side. Okay, so that 8 degrees is about, what did I say it was, 57 degrees Fahrenheit. So there's our time. I'm not doing the weather today. This is sort of just a spur of the moment come up. I'm drinking some coffee here. And the coffee, is there one more cup left?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let me take a little break as far as that goes. And I want to bring up something. This is something new that I'm doing for the break now. It's the world times and temperatures worldwide. So let me bring this up, and I want to take a short break here, and I will be right back. But I want to bring this up because this is something new that I'm going to be doing on the regular show that I'll be doing. So let me get a little music. We got some different music here, and there we have it right there. And let's see what I can do here. I can go ahead and say, we'll be right back, folks, as far as that goes. So just hang in there for a few minutes. Okay, so this is our new screen that we're going to be using that I'm able to use in Rumble Studios 2.0, and we're getting the various temperatures around the world. They're in Germany, and you got that's a live. Those are all live feeds, so that's pretty neat about it, and I like it. I like presenting it here and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. I like it. I think it makes for a better, you at least you're looking at something while I'm not on, as far as that goes. So let's see. And I got I think this is my third cup of coffee. Then we had a coffee yesterday. The missus made some coffee, and I thought it was good. And then come to find out when she prepped.
Tablespoon of coffee for a 12-ounce or 12-cup pot. Yum.
What's that now? Oh,
1 tablespoon.
yeah,
of
yeah.
coffee
She had
for a
1
12-cup.
tablespoon, and it was hot and it tasted good. So that was the big coffee incident yesterday here at the house. Let me see. We're coming up on an hour and 25 minutes. So let's go ahead and I'm going to show you this one. What is it? The one. This is something in the news. And it goes, holy smokes, theoretical physicist Dr. Mikio Kaku. He's a physicist, famed futurist, best-selling author, professor of physics at City College and City University of New York. So he's down there in the city. And this is an interesting piece here. So let me see if I can bring this up. No, okay, let's see if we can bring this up here. Let me see. It's just a little bit different in bringing stuff up here. So let's see. This is on my X page. I posted it this morning. So let's go ahead and bring this up. There it is. And see, I like how that I'm off to the side here, but you can still see the full page. That's one of the aspects that I do love about Rumble Studios 2.0. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring this up full screen. And this is from Fox. Okay, this is Jesse Waters. I think he's a cool dude. And there's the professor. He was on last night. President Trump issued a directive to let the Secretary of War at the Pentagon to release some things about the UFOs and stuff like that. So let's listen to this one.
And you're hearing these eyewitness reports from military officials, intelligence officials, 3.5 feet, 4.5 feet, small in stature. They can walk. Why does this seem to be the common description of alien life?
Well, we don't know until we have actual samples of this. That is, close encounters of the second kind, not just visual hearsay, but real, authentic pound of flesh, the bodies, the wreckage of the flying saucers. That's close encounters of the second kind. That's what we need. And hopefully in these documents, we're going to find some evidence of that. Recovered aircraft of alien technology, the bodies, what have you. Hopefully in this mountain of declassified documents will be more than just, I saw something last night, dear. It maybe it's, hey, we have the body. We can do autopsies. We can look at the reverse engineer, the engine. That would be the turning point. And I hope that these files make that possible for the first time in history.
There's reluctance to release everything because there's competition between the Russians and the Chinese. There's an indication there could be a real fight for alternative energy sources that could be tied into some of these missing scientists. What do you see there?
Well, I see the fact that countries have to get access to energy, and that's what we do at Los Alamos National Laboratories, Jet Propulsion Laboratories. Look at sources of energy, fusion, fission, maybe even antimatter. And perhaps that's the reason why these scientists disappeared out of thin air, or they died in very mysterious circumstances. Somebody wants that technology.
That technology is going to make someone very rich and very powerful. So you want the government to give you something, a sample, maybe a pound of flesh, so you can test it.
Well, that would be
You don't
ideal.
trust the government to test this stuff. You want independent scientists to get their hands on some things.
I would like to set up a scientific committee that has the know-how to do a dissection like that, to look at the DNA, if they have any DNA, and to find out exactly what their architecture is, whether it's parallel to our evolutionary development or there's another parallel development that we not even know about.
So there we have it, the words from the doctor and stuff like that. Now, in the video clip, they showed 2 boxes with the aliens that are 3 feet. I don't know and the doctor there, he was talking about, where's the autopsies and stuff like that. So, are those real? I'm skeptical of that because it's too blatant, right out in your face and stuff like that. Supposedly they're supposed to be real. I've heard stories that they have some, there might be some aliens residing down in underground laboratories at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Ohio. So that's interesting stuff right there. That just broke out here yesterday in the news, and I brought that piece, even though people have a bitch about Fox. That has the Dr. Kaku, which I really highly respect. He looks a little older there. He's getting some age on him and stuff like that, but he's a very smart man. And he's not, but the video there of the UAVs or whatever they call them, I call them UFOs, unidentified. What are they? That is some jaw-dropping video of those, these things moving around aerodynamically. I think there was another interview of a particular congressman that's very knowledgeable, and he's made the statement, if you could see some of the stuff I see, you would believe it and stuff. But he says that the way these objects are moving around, if they move and they just go straight, they're going and they turn on a 90-degree angle. He said, if physics wise, if a human being was taking that sharp of a turn, we'd be like an exploding bag of ketchup, he said, to put it mildly, and stuff like that. And let's see, every time every time they bring aliens from the government, they're doing something that is unpopular, like bombing, stuff like that. Oh, that's true. Big Juice, how you doing there? Coming in from the Buckeye State of Ohio. How you doing, Big Juice? And we're just talking about the aliens and the recent release of information there that dropped here, of the particular videos of the UAVs or the UFOs or whatever you want to call it and stuff like that. That's what's going on as far as that goes. And we're having just a casual broadcast here. I'm testing the waters of Rumble 2.0, which it seems to be working quite well for us today. And let's see. Yeah, all that is fake. I think some of it's fake, like the aliens in the box. I'm putting that in the fake category. How do you explain those objects the way they're flying, though? What are those objects? That's the question. Are they UFOs? Are there aliens driving there? Or are they technology? I think that's why this stuff is a technology that the United States, they have these black projects that, unmanned vehicles and stuff like that. Is that what they're looking at right there? Because some of the video is compelling. Now, until we see a spaceship land and then we see an alien come out in a silver suit and live long and prosper, that's when everybody will start believing, yeah, I guess there are aliens. I'm not saying it's all fake. I think some of it is, but a lot of it's compelling. Those aren't doctored. Those are actual video. And we have astronauts are on record as far as when they're in space, they see things. You can't fake that. Some of these astronauts, they're not. They're coming out saying what they couldn't say years back. So there's got to be a little bit of truth behind some of it. I don't think it's all fake. Of course, I'm under my impression is there is other intelligent life somewhere, not maybe in this universe, maybe there's so many universes and stuff like that. So, but I think they're probably a lot smarter that they know that if we were to see something like that, we'd probably freak out, because if there's just hypothetically, if an alien is traveling light years away to here, their IQ is off the chart. It's not of this world. And our understanding of that, we probably couldn't understand it and stuff like that. I don't believe it's all fake, though. It's just when you say it's all fake, it's going to be, so I think this is preparing us for something down the road. Maybe not right away, maybe 10, 15 years down the road and stuff like that. To where, look at I don't think the aliens or if they're flying the UFOs, I don't think they're the bad guys and stuff like that. Because let's say if they're traveling that far, if they wanted to take over this earth, I think they probably could, in a manner of speaking. But I don't know. It's interesting conversation and stuff. But I found that very compelling and interesting, what dropped here just a couple days ago. So I posted that over on, and there's other news agencies that are talking about that as far as that goes. So, let's see. The other thing, no, I don't want to bring up what I posted the monologue for Gutfield from last night, which I thought was pretty good, but that's more political than I want to bring up on this broadcast right now. So that's over on at Fireman Rich there. Oh, let's see. We got an update.
What about West River and the boat swamp? I don't know.
Okay.
Boat much.
Oh, do you hear any fire department units out?
I do not know unless that was the siren. It might have been the water rescue you heard. I don't know.
I'm surprised they're not on the radio though, because all the radio transmission sounds like it's either state troopers or the county
Yeah,
deputies.
I don't know if they have them in sight, maybe.
No,
Because there's not the
yeah, I
excitement.
think they got a report that he was in the river and stuff, so he was drug induced. So okay, so let's see. We've been on an hour 36 minutes. And I said we are going to do the Commodore 64. We're not doing deplorable. I got the Commodore 64, but we're not going to do Oregon Trail. I just had it up. I said if we're going to go past 2 hours, I'd bring up the Commodore 64. We'll look at a couple games. Well, and we got, yeah, we're going to take it to 2 hours here, and then this will be a 2-hour broadcast. And Rumble, if you're watching this, you guys rock. Rumble rocks as far as Rumble 2.0. Double thumbs up. I'm very elated, very, very appreciative of being able to use this. Is the 4th time in a row I haven't had any issues with it. So I think the little tweaking, like I said, I did some tweaking Monday and Tuesday on both my phone, which the Rumble app is working now, and also here on the desktop. And Rumble is working really well. Okay, let's bring up the Commodore here. Let me... let's stop sharing, and let's see, we'll bring up, let's see. Okay, there's the Commodore. And let's see, I want to turn this over because I want another screen on here. So we'll move this to the Commodore. And let's see, we have Oregon Trail is a great for one day a week. Don't want to. No. I'm gonna just show some other games that I have here. We got some time to kill and stuff like that. Yeah, we made it yesterday, so I'm enjoying that victory. For the folks that are watching, every Friday after at the end of the Friday morning coffee, we play a text-based game on the Commodore here, Commodore 64. And the Commodore 64 is right down here, Ultimate. It's a newer 64. They actually are making the Commodore 64C Ultimate now, as far as that goes. So the Commodore is resurging. And I got mine because it's nostalgia. This is the first computer. The original Commodore 64 I have up. It doesn't work now. I got to do some work on some chips replacements and stuff. That was my first computer that I worked with, so I have a great love for the Commodore 64. Okay, let's go ahead and how come that's not coming up? Huh. Let me see something here. This isn't working. You got the screen up, but see right there, that's what should be on the Commodore. Okay, we're going to have to do okay, we're going to try something here. Let me go ahead, bring my camera down. Okay, I'm still here audio-wise, so I'm going to reboot my, I'm rebooting my OBS. So I shut it off. Oh, let's see, I got to take it off of virtual cam. I'm going to shut it down. I think we're still broadcasting. Okay, and then I'm going to bring it back up. Okay, we're still broadcasting. Let's see. Okay, and we put the virtual cam back on, and okay, we're back. Okay, we're back. Okay, so I just reset my OBS. And let's go ahead and go back over here and see if this comes up now. Okay, now there we go. See, it was just so That's how we reset. Okay, let's go to disk files and we'll see what we have. Okay, let's go to game disk 1. We're going to mount that. We're going to see what's on the disk first. I'm not sure. I don't have my book out because I don't know what's on this disk 1. So this is how you look to see what's on the disk. Oh, comma 8, and then it. So this is how you would see what's on the disk. Okay, let's see, list. Okay, so on this game we have Super Star Trek, Popeye, Frogger, and Star Trek. Any one of those games interest you as far as for me to play? I'll let the viewers decide. Okay, so the games that are on this disc, and let's see, I think if I load boot, let me load boot. This is where the let me put in a joystick here. Okay, let's go ahead and hit run. Okay, those which game should we play, folks? We're gonna play Frogger or Popeye. Any preference? Oh, if you don't, I'll pick one. I've got one already I can play here. And okay, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna show you Popeye. This is an old Commodore 64 game. Oh, Frogger was fun. Let me do Popeye. Let's do Popeye. We'll go to Frogger after this one. Deplorable. Let's see. It takes a while for it to load up. And Frogger is fun. I think you'll see that this one's pretty neat too. This is this game came out back in the early 80s. And this game is on a USB port. Okay, here we go. We're going to play, select one player. Oh, let me get the joystick. We're going to probably die here. Yep, we died. Okay, let me try it again here. I had to. Okay, now we got the joystick. Okay. made it. Okay. Oh, we made it. Oh, Brutus got us. Oh, we got hit again. Okay. Oh, I can't time it right. Okay. I think that's game over on that one. Is that over? Game over. Okay. So that's Popeye, folks. Okay. And let's go ahead and we're going to try. Let's try. We're going to run disk again. We're going to try Frogger now. Okay, Frogger is 1. I dumped a share of quarters into this game. Let's go ahead and see what I can do with it. Bring this up full screen and okay, there we got a picture of me up here, so I can look at the screen here. And used to spend so much money on Froggers at the arcade, yeah. Oh, we gotta get on the lily pads. Okay. Crocodile got us. Okay, what's going on here? It's not, joystick's not working. Let me replug it. This is an old joystick, but Huh. All right, we're going to have to restart it. And Captain Rehab, how you doing? Richard. Let's see. Did you just say your joystick isn't working? Something happened? No, that's no comment to miss. No, this joystick right here. Oh, always one with the lewd comments there. We're playing some Frogger. Let's see. One. Yeah, we're gonna be we're ending playing some Commodore 64 games here. I've been on for 2 hours and stuff, and the Rumble 2.0 is working really well this morning. I heard the same thing, Captain. Captain Rum. Oh, that's good. How come I'm not getting that? There he goes. I heard the same thing. Deplorable. Okay. We'll play this game, and we'll try one more game, and we're coming up on hour and 53 minutes. So. Oh, we hit the alligator. Can't hit the alligator. Oh, it doesn't want to work now. What the hell? Let me try a different joystick here. This one right here. This is like 40 years old almost. This is a Wyco command controller. Let's see. I don't know if I'm supposed to be in. Let's put it in port 2. Okay. I guess it had to be in port 2. Oh, you know what? I'm just wondering, we have it on 2 players or 1 player? Okay, I've got it on 2 players. Oh. Yeah, I have it on 2 players, so let me put this other joystick in. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay. That's what it is. Let's see if we can get. Oh. Okay, we got to use the other joystick now. Okay. wonder if I can hop on the alligators' backs. Let's see. Oh, okay. So you got to hop on the backs on the second part. Okay. Oh, what happened? Oh. Okay, let me get the other one. Okay, we're switching joysticks here. We're playing two. We're in two-person mode. I like the Frogger with the cars. This is Frogger 2. Oh. Went too quick. Oh, we can't get on the dragon. Game over. Okay, so there's Frogger. That is Frogger, folks. Let's see. Let's go to disc 2. What do we got? We're at 1 hour and 59 minutes. Let's check disc 2 and see what games we might be able to play there. Oh, I gotta reset it here. Hang on. And let's see. I don't like Frogger 2. Now, I like the Cars. I have a version of the Cars one there too. So, okay, let's go ahead and see what we have on disc 2. We'll go ahead and mount it. And let's see. Load. No, we want the list. So we want question mark or $, comma 8. So that's the command. Load parentheses $, comma 8. That gives you the listing. It just says game. All right, we'll check to see. We'll just load up the first, see what we get for loadstar.com, comma 8, comma 1. Let's see what game this is. A minute and a half. Okay, this one. So I got two joysticks plugged in. I took the. This is my Commodore mouse. This came out before. Let me go ahead and bring this screen up here. This is the Commodore mouse right here. This thing's worth, I think on eBay, it's probably worth a couple $100. This is 40 years old. And compare it to a regular mouse, this is a computer mouse right here. This thing's like a brick. Well, compared to my regular mouse on my Nitro, that's about the same size. But this is like the, before they had the mouse. Put that back over here. I'm not sure what this game is. So we'll check it out here while we're waiting. And again, I want to say thank you for the people that are watching the broadcast. You missed it, Captain Rehab. We had a read ad campaign earlier in the first hour. Oh, this is Zork. We're not getting no. We're not doing Zork. No. This is like one of the original text-based games. You remember this one, Deplorable? Let's see. Let me bring up my Zork 1. The Great Underground Empire west of house. Okay, this is where you have to do the commands and stuff like that. We're not going to do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and bail out of this one, and we're going to go to disc 3. And not right off the hand. My memory, yeah, that's one of the original text-based games there that I remember. I don't really play it, so okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and we'll mount the disc on the virtual. Oh, I gotta reset again. Here, hang on. Gotta clear the memory out. Oh, okay. Now we will disc 3. We'll mount it onto the A drive, and then we'll see what's on the list. Oh, that's bad. It's supposed to be load, comma 8. There we go. List. Okay, this one has Hulk, Firefly, Boot. I don't know what Cat is. Let's go ahead and just load star. Let's see what the first. I heard Firefox. There's a new version of Firefox or Skyfox for the Switch that's coming out. I saw that in the news here. I don't use the Twitch, or Switch, Nintendo Switch. Let's see. Okay, so we have Hulk and Firefox. I think that's the same as Skyfox. Let's play the Hulk. Let's see what the Hulk is first. So we made it past 2 hours. That's fantastic, folks. That is fantastic. Now, with the screen that you're seeing from the Commodore 64 Ultimate, and then my screen down here, that's from OBS. That's my camera view. So just to let you know, that's not the... Let's see what the Hulk is. I can't remember what the Hulk is. Takes a while for it to load up. I don't have the Jiffy DOS. Jiffy DOS is a program you can put in. You can load it up in here. It used to be, it's a cartridge, but I guess you can load it up into the Commodore 64 Ultimate because it's got lots of storage and it makes it go faster. There's been an update on the operating system. I updated it, but I didn't like it, so I reset it back to the factory. So I do want to try that update because there's some games that didn't play under the first update. And let's see. Okay, here we go. Adventure International presents. We're gonna hit. Oh, let me see what this says. Let me bring down my picture here. Do you want no? Oh, this is another text-based game, so we're gonna scratch this. No, we're gonna go to. No, we're not doing text-based. Let's go do another reset. We still have it in the disk, that the virtual disk was still mounted in the virtual drive. So we're going to go ahead and put load. Comma 8, comma 1. And this will be our last game we check. So we got the 3 disks. Okay, we'll hit run. And we'll see let's see. Firefox. So this is a little bit different as far as just check out some Commodore 64 games. And these are games that I've had. I transferred them on the 5 1/4 floppy. I can't bring it up, but they're all on a 5 1/4, and this is on a USB drive that I have plugged into the back of the Commodore Ultimate. I'm going to bring this up full screen first. Drop that and see what happens. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try the joystick off of port 2 first. Normally it's port 2 on the it's still loading. Still loading. It's not as fast as it should be, but we'll go ahead and let me try something here. All right, let's load it this way. Okay, we're going to bring this down to, bring it up, I mean. Oh, no. Oh, let's see, we go shift up. That's a different way of bringing it up. And then we hit run. I think that I played this game before. It's we'll give this one more try here. If not, we're going to go ahead and close. It's saying search for mid. Close down the. Oh, okay, there we go. We got something. Blank screen. Okay. All right, we still have one person on YouTube, one person on Twitch, 6 people on Rumble, one person on local. Thank you, Rumble. Rumble rocks. You guys are solid. Now we're down to 5 people on Rumble. And we'll give this one another. We'll give it another minute. Let me see. Let me check the. Still checking. Still checking. And let's see. Oh, there we go. Firefox. All right. Game over. Why is game over? Did I get the wrong disc? Okay, let's try it. All right, let me see what. It's got to be with the joysticks here. Oh, okay, we're flying right now. Game over. Okay, let's try it again. Oh, this one's hard. I guess we're flying escort on this plane. Do a quick circle. I think we're at altitude. Let's get down towards the ground. I'm not seeing anything. Is there a map? No. Okay. We're just flying around in circles, so let's go ahead and reset. Okay, so we're back on there. And let's go ahead and bring that camera down. We'll bring that down. We're back up here. We'll go ahead and close that out. Let's bring our owl back up here. There we go. And put this back over here. So we're going to go ahead and end the broadcast here, folks. That's the Commodore 64 Ultimate as far as that goes. So at the various things you can do as far as that goes. And but we've been on for 2 hours and 19 minutes. I want to say thank you to Tina, our Jersey girl who was here, and thank you Deplorable for being here. Tina coming in from Central New Jersey, Deplorable coming in from Bradford, Pennsylvania. And we also had who was that? We had first time, but it's been on YouTube for quite a while. First time chatter, Cassie. Cassie was here. Thank you, Cassie, for being here. Thank you, Big Juice. I'm not sure where Cassie's from. She's first time. She didn't say where. And then Big Juice, he's from the Buckeye State of Ohio. And let's see, we have Captain Rehab. Thank you, Captain Rehab, coming in from the city of Philadelphia. And we got 9 people. Can we get 10 people on Rumble? We can do one more raid out of campaign before we leave. Can we do that? That would be cool. Can we get it up to 9 or get up to 10? Let's see if we get that up to 10. I'll wait and see if we can get that up to 10. If that goes up to 10, if it drops down to 8, but we have total of 12 people on the broadcast here, 9 people on Rumble. Rumble rocks. We got 1 person on locals, 1 person on, it went down to 8, so we're not going to get to 10. Okay, so let me put the, you guys are toying with me. Okay, no problem. It's all good. But thank you for those that were sitting back watching the replay. Rumble Studio 2.0, it was successful today, so that's good. I'll probably be broadcasting later today as far as that goes. Let me see. Can I transition to this one? Yes, we can transition. Okay, so and let's see. That one is going to be that. Okay, so we're in our outro window as far as that goes. And let's see. Deplorable says, yeah, thanks a lot, Deplorable. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Have a good one, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. Yeah, enjoy yours too, Deplorable. Thanks for hanging out with us as far as on this. It's a test, but it's not a test. But Rumble Studio works 2.0, and I do appreciate it, Rumble. And thank you, Deplorable, for being here. One of my regulars there on the Rumble side. I do appreciate it. Okay, folks, you all have a good one wherever you may be. We're going to go ahead and exit stage left. I do have the audio on here, so I'll probably post that up sometime this morning over on Spotify, at Fireman Rich on Spotify, at Fireman Rich on Spotify, and as well as all those other platforms that I'm on. Just Google Fireman Rich, and you'll see where else I'm at. And but Fireman Rich here on Rumble, Fireman Rich on on Locals, Fireman Rich over there on Twitch, and I'm at Richard M. Roberts on, let me put that up on the YouTube. There's the YouTube. Follow Fireman Rich on YouTube. I'm going to make that smaller. I need to put that like down here. That's where I got to put it right there. There we go. But for the most part, it's Fireman Rich on all those fine social media platforms. Just Google Fireman Rich and you'll see where else I'm at. So other than that, folks, thanks again. This has been a really great broadcast this morning, this Saturday morning. You have a great Saturday and rest of your day and enjoy the weekend. And with that, live life, have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care. God bless, and God bless America. Ciao for now, folks. And we're out of here. And there's our outro music. See y'all later.